we had Shirtless Tyler C.
He totally checked himself out.
Goodbye to Katie.
I can't give you this rose tonight.
And Heather's here for Matt E.
Heather?
This is your The Bachelor Season 25, Episode 6 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lauren Zima. And guess what? Some news. So exciting. I'm not alone. JC is here. He's back in the studio with me on our second camera, and I am overwhelmed. I am overjoyed. I am overly enthusiastic. No, I'm not. This is a big deal. He's got a suit on, too. I'll show you guys a little behind-the-scenes video. We're still staying 6 feet apart.
Looking great. Full suit. Doesn't mess around with his workplace attire. Both of us seeming so meta.
Oh, everybody, so much to be happy about. I absolutely loved this episode of The Bachelor. We had good-looking people. We had humor. We had a minivan. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get to it.
My actions speak louder than my words, and I lead by example, Jessenia.
And we started that off by picking up where we left off with MJ and Jessenia, or as MJ called her, a little
Can't stand her. This girl is such a little bitch.
But as a reminder, she preaches harmony and peace.
And at the end of the day, I know you need a wife that preaches for harmony and peace.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of talk about bitches.
You know what a weak bitch does is, I had a weak bitch moment, but I'm back. I'm gonna keep being a bad bitch. This is not gonna shake me.
MJ is finding a need to throw around curse words. Not Jessenia. No, no, no. She just calls MJ by her full name.
You know what, this
Meredith,
is who I am.
You know what, Meredith?
Oh,
you
that's
preach.
cute.
Meredith. MJ is Meredith. There's only one other Meredith I know, and it is very apropos.
Meredith Blake.
So yeah, MJ and Jessenia are arguing, and I do know what they're arguing about, but this is just some of the worst arguing I've ever seen. MJ keeps talking over her.
Literally,
knocked yourself
this
out,
is
MJ.
so petty.
Then saying she won't let her talk.
No, Jessenia, you've done enough talking. I need to talk.
MJ, it's definitely not the bad bitch energy you claim to be bringing.
I'm gonna keep being a bad bitch. This is not gonna shake me at all. This is done.
Where did you guys land in this conflict? I very much sided with Jessenia in this argument, though I did see some of you pointing out that Jessenia had made a couple catty comments about other women in previous episodes.
It's a little too cocky. These girls just kind of swoop in.
So, you know, the question is becoming, are any of these women not messy? Have any of them risen above this situation? And shameless plug, I asked Matt James that question. Yes, I interviewed him, and Matt told me that the only person he could guarantee wasn't involved was Michelle.
You know, Michelle wasn't involved in anything. Every time I spoke with Michelle, it was super intentional and it was about our relationship.
So cheers to Michelle. But Matt sided with Jessenia too, and he sent Meredith home.
MJ, I can't give you this rose.
I don't know how she did this. And she sabotaged me.
MJ didn't own and atone, you guys.
Oh, yes, I am writing it all down.
But it's the rose ceremony.
If you now receive a rose, take a moment, say your goodbyes.
And we are saying bye to Brittany and Ryan. And to Maggie.
Hey, how are you? So nice meeting you.
Maggie.
My person is definitely out there.
You know what? Maggie did not get in the mess. I'm gonna add her name to that list. Maggie for paradise? Or is she just too pure for all of this? Let me know in the comments below. So 2 of the new women did go home, Brittany and Ryan is quite upset. She says she didn't get enough time to talk to and connect with Matt.
It's just really hard not to think about having more time with him and having a conversation tonight. That could have changed things.
I just want to take a quick moment to discuss rejection. I don't think it's about not having the time with Matt. If he wanted to talk to you, he would. It's not rejection. It just wasn't right. It's not rejection. It just wasn't right. You don't have to see someone not choosing you as a negative reflection of you. Like, I'm not gonna mix up Chardonnay and rosé and drink them together. But I love them both.
It's love.
But we are moving forward, and we're focusing on the love, right? Right? Oh, no, wait, Serena C is gonna confront Katie.
Basically, I am just super frustrated of time continuously being taken away by your antics.
Oh, yes. Just when we think we're in the clear, just when we believe we've gotten a reprieve, just when we feel there's light at the end of the tunnel, we swim in the deep, dark seas. We feel, we hope, we think we've got a glimmer of a chance at something better. Nope! I don't know why I went Hepburn there, but you know what? We go with it because the show's about drama, and so am I.
I feel alive and I love it. I feel at last something's happening to me.
Okay, was that a good Hepburn? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below.
Now you have it. Judge it so.
I could work on it, I could workshop it. Not a rejection. Maybe it wasn't right.
You're lighting all these little fires everywhere. You are the freaking arsonist.
Serena C is coming after Katie, starting to claim that Katie's not really here for Matt.
The reason why I'm coming to you is because I don't think that you were truly here for Matt.
And this was hard to process because I didn't want to listen to any more bickering.
Who I am here. I am who I am.
There are 10 girls here.
But I took it in, and I remembered. Sometimes life throws stuff at you, and you gotta deal with it. You gotta take what comes your way. You've got to face what these winds will blow at you.
The time to make up your mind about people is never.
And so I gotta talk about it. Serena crashes a sleepover.
You guys, I just had the most heated conversation.
And some of the ladies are having a floor sit, which I love. I find something about it to be a bit more comforting than sitting on a couch or on a bed. It's like when you're sitting on the floor, you are grounded. You know, you are finding peace, you are finding strength, you are getting it from gravity. You're really, really, really not going anywhere, and you can absolutely relax and sprawl out and just be what you need to be. There's no judgment on the floor. You know, you're already sitting on it, so hey, say anything you want about me, I'm already at my lowest point. And that's what's nice about it, it's just that you can just... Okay. So yeah, she's at the girls' night and talking to the other women about Katie.
All of her little antics keep taking up our time with Matt, where we should be progressing with him.
But our mature queen, our adult in the room, our absolute elder when it comes to maturity and communication. Now I'm starting to sound like Margaret Thatcher.
Will you support me?
The crown. Katie goes there to clear the air. Yes, Katie is going to address the situation.
I'm just telling them what you told me, so...
Which is what?
That your main focus is not to be with Matt. It's
That's
kind of
what I
like
told
an
you?
afterthought. That was the gist of it.
Okay, well, I obviously said nothing like that, so don't speak on my behalf ever.
And long story short, I sided with Katie here. Did you? Let me know in the comments below. I just felt like, Serena, you don't need to concern yourself with what Katie's doing. You seem to be feeling insecure about your relationship with Matt, and you're taking that out on Katie. Focus on you. But speaking of groundedness, Heather from Colton season is here.
My name is Heather Martin.
Yes, Heather Martin has showed up. Why is she in a minivan? I can't figure it out, you guys, and it's cracking me up. If she flew there and got a rental car, why choose a minivan? Were they fresh out? I kind of love it. It's so weird. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
How's it going? My name's Heather.
Heather Martin was on Colton Underwood's season of The Bachelor, and this moment had been much teased to.
Hi, Chris.
Heather, what are you doing here?
Oh, gosh.
And it actually felt very real to me. What did you guys think of Heather's arrival? Heather showed up and said Hannah Brown is her bestie.
She just spent some time with Matt in quarantine, and like the first thing she says to me when she landed is like, this guy is like the perfect match for you. I couldn't let him get engaged and not meet him.
Chris Harrison is here, socially distanced. He tells her that he can't let her in because she's gonna have to quarantine.
So we're in quarantine, and we're pretty far into this.
And then he just started using some wording and phrasing that, I don't know, really cracked me up. he was like, I gotta take this up the hill.
I will take this up the hill.
Okay.
I need to talk to a lot of people.
And he literally did, because there was a hill behind him. I gotta take this up this hill. Can they let her on? They gotta figure it out. Up the hill! And then my personal favorite, an absolute gem. I'm not gonna be forgetting this one. Chris and his vest say, just when you think you've seen it all.
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 Gotta go up the hill. Hill! Costumes!
Just when you think you've seen it all.
So they're gonna figure that out up on the mountain. But down in the valley, Pieper is deciding which set of gold hoops specifically she's gonna wear on this one-on-one. Yes, Pieper has the one-on-one and Matt picks her up and Piper's like, where are we?
And where are we?
And I'm like, good question. It's really dark! What are we doing? Out in the woods, out in the night. Ooh, something different. Oh, it's a carnival. What? Why? Look, I'm not saying there was anything wrong with this date. It was fine. It's just that I personally, myself fundamentally, I've been wanting a survival date. Yeah, like, you know the survival shows like Bear Grylls?
Oh, dear Lord! This will never underestimate the power of a woman's vanity case.
I want to see people build a shelter, build a fire, have to survive together. You know, you want to talk about testing a relationship. Can you build a fire for me? I don't need you to shoot a water gun and win one of those animals. Oh. Am I wrong, you guys? Let me know in the comments below. But I don't want those. Like, if some guy wins me one of those, I'm like, what do I do with this? I don't want this in my home. I want a fire, because I like an outdoor fire pit moment. Yeah, and you know, they say they're having fun.
We got our own little carnival for you.
So many things to do.
But I wasn't laughing. So like one of those spinny things, I think they got on one, it like holds you to the side or something. Let's just speed through this! And Matt and Pieper are at dinner, and they are talking about her family.
The culture in my family overall is we don't really say love.
She's opening up, and she says she is falling in love with Matt.
Matt, I am falling in love with you.
And Pieper gets a rose!
Pieper, you accept this rose?
What did you guys think of this date? I will say, I need to see more emotion from Matt. It's been several episodes. I need to see his emotion. But we're gonna get more into that later. For now, let's talk about
Heather Martin vlogging!
I am here. I am quarantining.
She's vlogging in her hotel room.
I am hoping and I'm praying that I can get through this.
She's balancing a pizza on her head.
Look at that. If that's not impressive,
I have to say, you guys, I appreciate Heather trying to bring us some comedy. I really do. And while Heather is alone, quarantining, the women go on a group date. Yes, we are bowling. So bowling, sports, and Chris Harrison arrives to give the winning team a trophy.
Ladies, get up here, get your trophy.
And they get to go to the after party. The losing team does not.
Blue bombshells, it's time to say your goodbyes. You'll be going home tonight.
And I don't want to shock anybody, but the losing team is upset about their lack of time.
I'm not getting any time. It's not even a little bit of time. I'm just not getting any time.
No time with Matt tonight. It's just the most frustrating thing.
And I wanted to ask you, babes, are we usually this upset about time with the lead at this point in the show? I don't know if that's in part because they're affected by not being able to travel, like they're getting a little stir crazy, and or if it's because there are so many women on Matt's season. Maybe they really aren't getting as much time as the contestants usually do.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, but now Chris Harrison is the gift that keeps on giving. Literally. First he gave a trophy, now he's giving the losers a special date card.
I don't often come and deliver a personal date card.
To go to the after party.
Abigail, Serena C, Kit, Bree, and Rachel, I feel terrible about today. I need time with you. Please.
Everything's fine. Time. That was Katharine Hepburn meets Voldemort. We're going down a weird path. So the losing team shows up to the after party.
Sorry to crash the party.
No, you're not. And Matt continues to be low-key. The women all get there and he's like, hey.
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 Surprise.
And I am whipping through things today. Michelle gets the rose.
Michelle, you accept this rose?
Yes.
Oh, and pour one out for Heather. She's still alone in that room.
Matt.
Pretending to be Rapunzel.
I am Rapunzel. I'm just gonna let down my hair. Matt can just climb on up.
An Oscar-worthy performance. Now Heather isn't with Matt. She's not there. But guess who is? Tyler Cameron!
Matt, what's up, my man?
Oh, everybody, it was so nice to see Tyler C back on our screens. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, Tyler Cameron is here to hang out with his friend Matt, and you know that's what they do. They're two dudes playing pool? What? Why? Why would they do this? It seemed incredibly off-brand, didn't it? They were playing pool, and given everything that we know about their friendship, their relationship, their roommateship, they really should have been shirtless doing a workout together. We freaking watched Matt on his Peloton. We can't now get him and Tyler, I don't know, doing a sweaty little spin class? I'm just saying we've been through a lot of kind of anger and hate, and we could all use a little joy. And this was even kind of a quick conversation, a very short little pool game. It felt brief, and they weren't even in briefs. But wait, do not fear. This show is the gift that keeps on giving.
Hi.
Katie got a one-on-one, and it includes a prank on Tyler Cameron.
Today, Katie's in charge. I'm in the co-pilot seat, and we're gonna ruin his day.
And pranks are fun! And then, it's the gift that keeps on giving, everybody. And it's giving Tyler Cameron a massage.
You can hang your robe here when you're ready. I'll step out for a second.
They know what we want, you know, they do. We question them and we critique them, and we're allowed to do that, but they also know what we want. So Tyler thinks he is getting a massage, and apparently the masseuse is in on this prank, and Matt and Katie are going to be in her ear telling her what to do. And you know, what did you think of Matt and Katie's directives to the masseuse?
And Melissa, can you start to work your way to his nipples? Yeah, there you go.
It was mostly physical humor, even some nipple twisting.
Twist his nipples occasionally, too.
I thought we could have weirded him out a little more, you know, like some strange questions from the masseuse, but it's fine.
Can you start to work your way to his nipples? Yeah, there.
It's the dinner portion, and Katie with the run and jump. Is this the first of the season?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
We're great.
Are we having fun again?
To a great evening. No hijinks.
Matt and Katie's dinner really helped me pinpoint what my issue is with Matt's emotional sharing.
I did a lot of reflecting and realized I was not being who I was truly meant to be.
We don't know anything about Matt's romantic relationship history. Matt has talked about his family and some issues he has there. But remember, we didn't get to see Matt as a contestant on the show, so we have no awareness of past heartbreaks he's had. And he hasn't talked about them at all. And Matt is a very good listener. He asks great questions.
What's that look like for you in the past, like relationship-wise?
But who? Ha! Ah! No rose for Katie!
I can't give you this rose tonight.
Ah! 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 Old-timey motion picture death. Still got my eyes on you. Like Matt.
I can't give you this rose tonight.
Yes, Matt tells Katie that the connection just isn't there.
I just haven't had those feelings that I need to have finding a wife in this process.
Were you shocked? Were you surprised? I was not, but let me know in the comments below. I have felt for a minute that Matt and Katie had a bit more of a friendship than a romantic relationship, and I appreciated that Matt just told her, was upfront with her.
You've been honest with me, and I owe the same honesty to you.
Oh, but a producer comes to take Katie's suitcase, and the ladies were surprised. Don't drink for every person who puts a hand over their mouth. You knew what I was doing. Oh, but it's over!
I just didn't see that coming at all.
And Matt cinematically walks away into a foggy night. And Katie is driven away in a car.
I don't regret being myself. It just sucks that it wasn't enough.
And I've got to ask, I have to pose the question, we must have the discussion. Katie for Bachelorette? Babes, there's honestly not a ton of selection from this season, and I also think there are many reasons to support Katie. Or if you have any other suggestions, of course, let me know in the comments below. Oh, but from going to coming, Heather Martin is finally able to stop vlogging. Yes, we can tell that Heather is going to get out of there because there is a camera in there with her. She's not just on her iPhone, she's being professionally filmed. Oh, and the other cameras are busy too. It is the cocktail party, and they are shooting the women from up above, and they are shooting them coming in, and everything is happening. Oh gosh, and I wrote down, even though the cameras were with Heather, they made her drive herself to the party.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
In that minivan. Highs and lows, you know. The van is pulling up. She's getting out of the van. And she's stuck in the spinny door.
Hey, it's a new girl. It's not anybody. I've never seen this girl. Oh.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. This was the comedy I needed. She's like, oh God. Oh. I can't really move my arms in this, and can anyone help me? Can you help me? No, you can't because we have to 6 feet apart, but I'm stuck. I'm quarantining in the door. I would like to. Listen, I've been alone for 6 days and maybe 14 days. I don't really know. Comedy!
Yeah, that's right.
Hi. Oh, Matt is laughing. And I am laughing, but the ladies are not.
What the? And then we get the promo.
Next week on The Bachelor.
And shockingly, it looks like the women are going to be mean to Heather.
You guys don't know me at all.
Do you know Matt at all?
Like, bitch, what are you doing?
Oh, but it also looks emotional.
Everything that he said he's felt for me has been a lie.
What was the point of that? My heart's pulling me in another direction.
Which is good because I want the emotions. I cannot wait for next week, and I truly loved this episode. Again, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I do remember that shameless plug. Chris Harrison told me in a pre-season interview that we really kind of break down Matt's emotions, and I'm ready to see that happen. We will be back next week. Of course, if you want to connect with me more, you can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, @Lauren Zima, and you can get a personal message from me on the app Cameo. And I want to raise a glass to, we all want to run and jump in his arms, but we can't. JC! So glad to have him back. So happy to be back with you guys. Thank you so much for watching Roses and Rosé. Now I gotta head up the hill.
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Bye!